Oh, there we are. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Soulight, Hypnotherapy and Tarot. My name is Kirsten. I have a work money reading for the month of June for water sign energies. This is for the whole month of June. You can look at it as energies that you will encounter, or maybe you're going into the month with these energies and how you'll end at the end of the month, how I want to look at it. So the first pile here, you can choose any pile that you like, really. You don't even have to be a water sign. You can choose any pile that you like, and you can choose the clear quartz, you can choose the green aventurine, and this green stone here, I think it's, I can't remember, it starts with a P, it's not pyrite. I cannot remember the name of this stone. But you can choose 1, 2, or 3, pile 1, 2, or 3. Or you can go by your zodiac sign, where the first pile would represent Pisces, second pile would represent Cancer, and the third pile would represent Scorpio. But you can be as creative as you like by putting your own energy into it. You'll connect better to the reading. So make your choice, make your decision. And I will start reading with first pile, which is Pisces for the month of June. All right. Come back to these in a minute. Later on, when I have a chance to kind of look over the video, I'll edit it so that there are timestamps below. So Pisces. First card you have is the Tower. The second card is the Three of Wands, and the third card is the Seven of Wands. Today I'm working with the Deviant Moon Tarot. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Thank you for hitting that like button. When you enter the room, please hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. Share this video with your friends, your social media, and consider also becoming a Patreon subscriber, supporter of the channel. There are links to do so in my description box. Thank you. All right, so Pisces, you have the Tower. You have the Three of Wands, and you have the Seven of Wands. This is mainly your advice card. So with the Tower, this can represent a crisis situation. Oh, great. I'm glad you can hear me. Thank you for letting me know. The Tower can represent a crisis situation related to work or money. I'm sorry. It doesn't always have to mean that, but that's one of the meanings. A crisis or a situation related to work or money happening from out of the blue in a way that's out of your control. You'll have no choice but to accept and roll with the punches. Any drastic changes or endings coming up, you're just going to have to go along with it. Try not to resist this. For some of you, the crisis that you'll be experiencing may be due to not having a job, a lack of good jobs. Could be due to a job loss or unexpected expenses coming up. For others, it might be a source of income that has suddenly stopped coming in abruptly. It's dried up. Now you can no longer rely. And so now you got to think of some new things. What can you do to deal with the situation and to get yourself on firm footing again? For others of you, this Tower can represent income or work abruptly coming to an end, whether you like it or not. But it's being taken out of your life for a reason. Know that it is a blessing in disguise that will free you to go into a better direction. For the majority of you, big changes and shakeups are to be expected regarding your work. Now, this may be good or this may be bad. It depends on how you see it or what it is you're trying to do. And these changes might be of your own making, or it may be something that's happening to you. It'll be different for different people. I feel like these shakeups will be distressing and uncomfortable for everybody involved to deal with. And the adjustments will be needed, okay? Adjustment to drastic change is what's called for. Once this thing is removed or ended or changed, I don't see it coming back again. Not the way it was. It comes back better. It comes back newer. It comes back as something else. For some of you, you might be demolishing or forever changing something in your life. And I don't know what that, it could be anything. It could be the way you respond to things. It could be a house, a project. I feel like you're the one canceling or putting something to an end and or changing it irreparably. This change will be costly and inconvenient at times and uncomfortable. But it is a necessary means to a better end for you. So make the change. By all means, make the change. If you're wondering if you can afford the change, if you can afford to make this change, we really can't afford not to. If you're wondering if you can afford to make the change, you can't afford not to. Financially, be careful with your money, Pisces, and hold on to what you have for rainy days or unexpected expenses that I do see coming down the pike, right? Three of Wands is saying that as a result of endings or changes, whether of your own making or that is happening to you, you are now in a position where you are making future plans. What's next? Where do I go from here? How do I expand from here? And you're in a position where you decide no one else can and no one else will. I see a lot of you launching something new right away, going into something new right away, or launching something new right away, right after the ending. Bam, bam. And you're doing this confidently. You expect positive results. I feel you will have good results. Others of you are branching out to find new work if a job or income source has come to an end. But I feel like you're going to be looking in alternative directions this time, because what you were doing in the past just wasn't working, and that's why it was taken out. Thus, if you are looking for work or looking to get into something, make some sort of investment, consider alternative paths or directions. I'm told by my guides that it is in this new path that satisfaction and accomplishment will be found. All right, but again, it's your decision. It's up to you. Some of you will be expanding in directions that will allow you to have multiple streams of income. See how he's being nourished by three different staffs of support? That's always the best way to go. In case one stream dries up, you have others to rely on. So I am seeing some of you getting involved in several different things or projects at one time in order to make money. This is a good move on your part. Spirit is saying money will result from this application of your time and effort. So please don't hesitate to proceed with these plans. If you have those plans, make it happen. Only you can make it happen. Bring it out of the mind and into the physical. Plans involving expansion, online commerce, overseas connection, or networking. And I'm seeing money come in, but I feel like this money is definitely generated by your efforts. It doesn't come in like from a lottery win or unexpected gift. It's money that comes in that you generate from your efforts, from your services. But right away, this money, and it's decent money, I feel like right away it's sent out back again to regenerate or refresh the product, to continue with in is used right away to re-energize or to energize what it is you're doing. So even though this is cause for some concern or worry, I feel like by you taking the bull by the horns and taking this opportunity to branch out on ideas and plans that Normally you wouldn't have or couldn't have because of this. Now that this is gone, you're free to do that. And I think that's really positive. Your advice from Spirit is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands asks you to always be courageous and brave in the face of any unexpected changes or challenges coming up. Don't be afraid to go. So remain confident in yourself and what it is that you have to offer. You do stand above the rest. Press forward, keep fighting, and don't let any situation or person drag you down. Expect positive changes and increase in money. I see you coming from a place of crisis and fear into a place of personal empowerment. You become more the director of your fate, your money, and your career. You make it happen. Those of you who will be looking for work or for ways to sell your services or product, Spirit says there's a need for you to place a bigger value on yourself and what it is you have to offer. Don't let a desperate situation make yourself reduce your value or your price point. If anything, rise your value and your price point. Over a situation that made you feel very nervous and worried. So congratulations, Pisces. That's an excellent reading. Wow. And I didn't see it coming with that tower at first. So now let's do Cancer. Cancer, you have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. If you chose pile number 2, or if you are a Cancer, this is your reading. I feel like I want to read the challenge position first, okay? Because this is what, well, it's different every time. I always try to read by layout, like by precise layout, but Spirit won't let me. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Okay, so I feel like there's a challenge here. Bumpy times ahead. Bumpy times, keeping things afloat, making ends meet. This could be your problem. It could be a problem that exterior people around you are having. And there's a warning here to apply trust in a source of advice that is given. With this Queen of Cups, she can represent you or another person. The Queen of Cups is a motherly energy, a caring, nurturing energy. It could be a female water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It could be someone who is spiritual, who is a healer, who understands, who's mature, who's compassionate. Someone like a counselor, a coach, a therapist, a good friend, or a coworker. I feel like someone like this is here for some of you Cancers. They're in your corner, providing and supporting you and helping you to cope with your money or work situation, which may seem unbalanced and you need some help getting through some bumpy times. They want what's best for you and they're offering you what's coming from their heart and from a good place, their help and their advice. And their advice should be taken because it may present for you a creative solution that will definitely aid you and bring balance. Some of you, this Queen of Cups might represent a person or a female, whether they're bad, I'm not sure yet. And others of you, this Queen of Cups is you, right? Water sign energy, someone who plays a role of offering nurturing support, healing, guidance, and insight to others. Maybe that's your profession. My guides tell me that the majority of you are playing a role like this for someone else. It's not everybody's story, but it's a big part of a lot of people's story. A role where you encourage others and you heal others, you give insight to others who are in need of it. And I think that you find this role very fulfilling, though it may not always adequately or sufficiently bring in enough funds or resources to make ends meet. As I look deeper within and to call upon your innate abilities, your talents, your skills, and find creative solutions to your financial predicament in the month of June. Trust any guidance or inner guidance that you receive, as it will aid you in managing your financial challenges very well. Keep at what it is that you're doing. You find it fulfilling, even though it may not be financially as rewarding. Spirit says to keep at what it is you're doing. What you're doing promises to grow in time and increase in its longevity. You are able to balance out or adjust a work or money situation for the positive as a result of creative solutions given to you by another or applied. So let's go back to this Two of Pentacles, going through bumpy times. All right, whether it's you going through those bumpy times and someone giving you advice and help and counsel, or others going through bumpy times and coming to you for helpful advice and counsel. And these bumpy times can represent financial issues or making some important decisions in life and needing help. There's a warning here from Spirit saying that it's almost like someone is talking with love, but with sternness in their heart. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me. I love you. I want the best for you, right? That's what I'm getting, right? Listen to me. What I say is trust in yourself, trust in the situation, trust in whatever advice it is they're giving you. Believe it and make it happen. You've got what it takes. Now take this and make it happen. And they're telling you with sternness, they're telling you with warning and with firmness, because they sense a wishy-washiness from you. And I feel like this energy doesn't have time for that, okay? They don't have no time for games and wishy-washiness. Either you believe it or you don't. Either you trust me or you won't. Either you're in or you're out. What's it going to be, right? I don't know what circumstances it's coming from, but that's how it feels to me. So that Spirit is saying, stop being wishy-washy. Trust the advice. It comes from a good place. It comes from a good heart. And you seriously need to take it. Ask self, do I believe this or not? And if you do, then firmly take hold of the belief and apply action to it. I want to do this. It's not making me enough money. Maybe you're getting some advice that if you really believe in it, then you got to firmly hold on to it and keep doing that. I mean, it could apply in lots of different ways. That's just a scenario that's coming to me that I'm sharing. Hope that makes sense. When I start channeling, I lose, I kind of lose my concentration a little. So let me just center again. Work-wise, I feel like some of you are going to be very, very busy, multitasking, doing more than one thing to make ends meet, to manage and to stay afloat. You're hustling. While others of you will be very, very busy, right? By the end of the month, you're going to be busier trying to accommodate for all the business that you're going to be getting as a result of your hustle. I feel like emotions are hustled by you. Someone hustles your emotions or you hustle other people's emotions. That's manipulation. I guess it's good because you're trying to mold a winner. It's you have there's power over another. Someone's power and authority And oh my God. Okay. There's a power and authority here that is trusted, and they know that they are trusted, and thus they can use that power and authority to manipulate and mold. But I feel like this energy is using that manipulation in a positive way to help you, or you are using that manipulation in a positive way to help others. Good. As long as it stays positive. Emotions are hustled in order to get another motivated. The Ten of Pentacles is your advice, or I'm also feeling it as an outcome because it's so positive when I'm making inheritance and gain coming towards you as a result of the creative help, solutions, adjustments, healings, advice that you take or that you give, that you apply. It has positive, rewarding results, bringing you profit and gain that will be long lasting. Some of you are going to be getting help managing a lease or a mortgage loan repayment, perhaps refinancing a loan and getting back on top of things, getting things in order. Someone may have to co-sign to help. Others of you, I feel loans and money coming in from family, maybe a mother figure, in order to help you to take care of or keep the home or to build and grow a business. Please use this wisely. All right. One last story I'm getting for Cancer is some of you may be receiving good business coming in as a result of referral or referrals from someone or those that you have given advice and guidance to, and they have achieved great results as a result of your guidance. Thus, they are referring you to others, and this will profit you in a big way, or they may pay you back in some huge way. So I feel like money, you have some money worries and concerns, but by the end of the month, you're in a much more secure and stable place. Okay, so I hope that you derived a lot from that reading. Thank you, Cancer. All right, and finally, let's do the third pile, or Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got the Star, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. So I feel like with the Star, some of you are wishing and praying for help and rescue regarding your work or money situation in June. Praying to the heavens, praying to your high self. And that's always good because God always says yes and amen. Amen. So your prayer, your wish is already granted spiritually in the spiritual realm, in the divine mind. It is already yours. You just have to keep a high vision of it. You have to maintain the vision of it, the belief in it, a positive, optimistic approach to it. And then it will manifest from the spiritual into the physical and unattainable in spirit. Thus, it is closer to you than you realize. It seems far, but no, honey, you already have it. The Knight of Pentacles is a challenge. This is a card that represents being on the road to building something significant, but it's a slow-ass road. Man, is it slow. This card indicates slow progress and action, results that are slow, but are assured and reliable. Keep going, Spirit says. Your challenge is to keep going. Even though results have been slow or little, things going at a snail's pace, but the quality of it is there, and that is what will be rewarded in the long run. But also there's a challenge here. Just, can you speed things up a little bit? Maybe you need to speed things up. You might be saying, Spirit, can you speed things up? But I think it's you. It's always you. You are God, okay? You are the creative factor. You are the decider, the mover, and the shaker in your own universe. So if you want things to speed up faster, maybe you need to speed up faster. Try to be faster. Try to be more productive. Try to find more ways to boost your energy so you can go faster and stop slowing yourself down, because I feel like you're dragging yourself down by negative thoughts, negative belief systems, and negative people, right? Let's talk about the negative thoughts first. Negative thoughts, these are enemies of your own mind. Your worst enemy is the enemy of your own mind that creates conflicts within, telling you that you can't do it, telling you that you're not good enough, telling you that you can't have it, it's too far away, it's too high, it's too lofty, I can't do that, I won't be successful, if I try, I'll be defeated and humiliated. Don't listen to that shit or anyone giving you that shit, okay? You have to overcome these inner conflicts so that you can do your work and succeed and get there. It's already here for you in spirit. It's already here. It's already here. It's already here. All right? More than half the battle is won, honey. And if you have negative people around you who are scoffing at you, making you feel like it's not attainable, then you have to stop listening to that energy. Don't even engage with that energy. Don't engage in debate or try to defend or prove yourself to them. Fuck them. Okay? No more time for that. Spirit says, cast aside your tensions. Cast aside your worries and your fears. Relax. Get into a comfortable place. Be at peace and visualize your goal. Your greatest fear is totally unfounded and will never come to reality. No more than the fig tree will give forth olives. What? That's how much you can believe that you can attain this goal. And your worst fear will never come to pass. Let it go. Stop rehearsing it in your mind's eye. Instead, rehearse scenes of deliverance and blessing. Okay? I just put up a video that can help you to visualize your goals. It's, I think I called it the Huna Harai Manifesting Miracles. I might have called it that. Something like, I just put it up. So look for that. It's a very, very powerful visualization technique. You can listen to it a few times, and then once you get it down, you don't have to listen to it anymore. You can do it on your own. But it is a process of acquiring deep breaths and gathering mana, which is spiritual energy that can create and nourish and manifest things. Once you have that within you, you can visualize your goal, send it up to your high self, along with the offering of mana to nourish and bring about what it is you're asking for. It works miracles so fast, it will scare you. And I have used it only a couple times in my life, and then I stopped using it because I think it scared me. I literally went from 0 to 100. Anyway, using the method, it's I highly recommend it. So you can also read any books by Max Freedom Long, Miracle Science at Work. There's not a lot out there in terms of Huna as a method of creation, which is good because it hasn't been tainted or changed by too many different voices. In its purity, it is the most powerful prayer alive. So make sure to take advantage and look at that video or find books on the subject and teach yourself. Don't be afraid when you get what you want. All right, let's get back to the reading. Work-wise, money-wise, the Nine of Pentacles is bringing towards you this in the month of June someone who may introduce you to a new opportunity, something new. It may involve foreign people or something you've never done before. Trust that this is a destiny move So look into the opportunity should it come to you. It brings the promise of growth and stimulating progress. Now the Five of Swords as your advice is saying this is an enemy within your own camp. Your enemy is within or very close around you. Could be even a family member. Someone who has conflict with your growth or your aspirations. Right? Some of you are going to be, let me just sidetrack for a second. Some of you are actually going to be attaining something really wonderful, amazing. It's going to make a lot of people look at you. Look at what is this person doing? How is it that they're rising to so much success? How did they get that, right? In a sense, they stand by and friendly say, wow, that's awesome. But deep inside, there's nurtured envy and jealousy as a result. This is energy that can pull you down. Don't let it affect you, okay? But don't let it stop your rise either. Back to this Five of Swords. It always represents an enemy in your camp, either within yourself or someone close around you. And this energy needs to be avoided and risen above. Because it is a deriding, undermining energy that will fuck with your head. Don't give it place. Because if you give it place, you engage with it in any way, it will fuck with your head. You've been warned. Guidance from Spirit is, don't let pride refrain you from sharing worries and problems with someone that you consider wiser than yourself. So what I'm getting is that some of you have these worries, right? They're here, they're inside of you. And you're kind of afraid to talk about them, to give them life, to be weak in another's eyes, or for someone to take advantage of that fear that you have. But in order to free yourself from the conflict, you need to actually work out or justify why it's ridiculous, why it's because it says the fear. Remember, we were told before, the fear is not going to happen. It's not going to come to pass. It's unfounded. So you need to overcome some sort of pride that is blocking you from talking to someone, getting some help. Maybe you need to talk to a counselor or a friend, someone that you trust. And when you do, they will enlighten you with wisdom. And that wisdom is going to give you a strength, a model, a role model to follow, a path to follow that's going to help you dispose of your fears and worries. You should follow that. Oh, by the way, hey, that could be me. Because I'm going to post this month a spiritual response therapy, SRT collective clearing for fears and worries about security. That could include any kind of security, internal security, external security. So expect that and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can take part in that collective clearing and help your soul advance from fears and worries that hang you up and hold you back. Okay? But I definitely feel like if you can talk to someone, get some therapy, it's going to give you the strength that you need to overcome worries and troubles and start seeing the future ahead as a blessing. So ultimately, let's wind up the reading. I feel like I see deliverance and assurance from Spirit that your situation, whatever it is in the work, in business, or in money, is going to change for the better, right? If you want it to change faster, you have to believe faster. Get to that point of total belief. Get to that point of no longer hindering yourself or blocking yourself from achieving it. The goal or the aspiration will definitely be reached and accomplished. However, conflicting energy must be dealt with. How to deal with it is the key. Perhaps get some therapy or support. Clear your consciousness and soul of the worries. Do not engage with or stoke the fires of jealousy and envy. Because some of you are doing that. Okay. I'm getting another story here. Someone here is achieving a level of fame and success. I said that before, that is being noticed and seen by others, right? That creates jealousy and envy from those who see it. But you have a tendency to want to rub their nose in it, and you're tempted to do that. I say don't, right? You want to say na 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 na. I told you. I told you I could do it. You may have thought I couldn't, but now you see that I can. Look who's on top now. You know, don't have that petty, immature attitude, okay? Because the evil eye is a real thing, all right? And again, by engaging with this energy, you invite it in to deride you. Don't do that. Rise above and instead be a role model and inspiration for others to follow, okay? The only reason why they feel this way is because you're showing them that it's possible, and they, deep down inside, don't believe it's possible for them. But by you achieving it, they see it is possible. And so you can create change in that individual just by being you and not engaging in that negativity, which will totally, if you do, will totally make them resent you instead of be inspired by you. So try to rise above and be a better person. I see success for you, Scorpio, right? Don't get dismayed by how long it may take to get there or to realize it. Again, the only thing stopping you from realizing it or realizing it faster is yourself and your own conflicts within, worries and conflicts within. But you can get rid of that. Make sure you watch my video. All right, guys, and if you're looking for individualized sessions of spiritual response therapy, hypnosis, or you want like a tarot reading, make sure to contact me. My information is in the description box below. Have a wonderful and beautiful June, and thank you for tuning into this reading. I hope that you will all be blessed and all your dreams and wishes will come true. God bless. Bye.